Hello everyone, welcome to Daisy Case Primitives. My name is Christy and today our FlossTube video is a little bit different format. I've gone around the house and taken videos and explained a few of the samplers that I have finished and hung up, and I thought, well, I might as well just keep on with this type of format. So now you're going to see I recorded this after I did that, but you're seeing it first. So I thought I would just go ahead and show you what I've done so far with my little birds. Not much. Little birds, blackbird designs. I have a big boo-boo down in that right-hand corner that I'm not going to work on or figure out until last. But I worked on these flowers right of center and got those all completed. Filled in the little blue butterfly and the star above the berry basket. Worked on the center motif above the cartouche. You can see I've started the cartouche outline a little bit, and I'm working on the berry basket with the bird to the left right there. So that is the progress that I've made so far on little birds for my sampler September stitching. The next sampler that I'm working on so far this month is from this booklet, 7 Historical Samplers, Chester County Collection. And I chose to stitch this big one, Sarah Evans. I just like it. I've liked it for a long time and thought that's the one I want to do. I chose a piece of flax, needle and flax, linen Hemingway, and I've taken the DMC colors and I have tried to match them up with whatever overdyed flosses that I have here in my stash. And so this is what I have so far. It's very pretty. I love it on this linen. I am changing up some of the stitches. A lot of the bands, let's see, this band will be 4-sided stitch. This I think is rice stitch. This is eyelet. This little band below the alphabet is eyelet stitched. A lot of the big alphabets are eyelets, but I'm changing some of the color. I added in this kind of rusty red used brick because I just wanted to add it to the colors. So I'm kind of changing around some of the stitches. It calls for queen stitches, and I don't remember what else. Those are stitches that I'm not really great with. So I've changed that up a little bit, but I'm really enjoying this one. I really like the colors together. So that is my new sampler start for sampler September soiree, because this is a reproduction sampler. My last new start for September is one that has been loaned to me by a sweet stitching friend. This is Margaret Cottam sampler from Lottie Da, and I believe this came out in 3 parts, and I have the first part that I just got started. This is what it looks like on the top. Let me see. I think this is what the bottom actually will look like. That's the original. So this is a reproduction. I am using a 36 count piece of linen. I believe it's Colonial Sampler from Victorian Motto. And that is my start. So that is the actually the width of this little sampler. Love those little carnation flowers. I guess that's what they are. Beautiful linen. Perfect for this. So that is my second new sampler start for Sampler September and Sampler September Soiree. So stay tuned here. Thank you for joining me. And I will take you on a little tour around the house and view all of my samplers that I've stitched that are here at this house and on the wall. Others I've done are at my little lake house, and hope you enjoy. Okay, these are my red house sampler wall samplers. This one here is Mary Bell sampler from Lori Rippey. This top one here is Home Place at Christmas, Not Forgotten Farm. And the other one is Cherry Hollow Farm sampler, Stacy Nash. Okay, these three in my bedroom. The one on the right is Sarah Platt, Pineberry Lane. The one in the back is Ann Pegg, the Scarlet House. And the one here on the left is Mary Barnes, Country Rustic Primitives. Another one in my bedroom, this lower one, is Primitive Needleworks by Karen, called the Best Friends Sampler. Another one in my bedroom above my bed is C.C. Sept by the Scarlet House. Love it. This one is called Simple Harvest, and it is from the Blackbird Designs book with needle and thread. I love that one. So sweet. These you've seen recently, my black sampler wall. This one is Marianne England, La-Di-Da. This is Hannah Colby from an Antique and Needlework magazine. The Franklin Sampler by Stone Street Stitchworks. Caroline W. Dickinson by Country Rustic Primitives. Sarah Comfort, Queenstown Samplers. And Mary Jane Moody of Fema Worth. The next few that I show you are what I call a little more primitive. This top one is Rebecca Brown by Kathleen Finn. The next one to the right is Eliza Hill, Kathleen Finn. And this one at the bottom is 1823 EW Alphabet Sampler from Country Rustic Primitives. These I stitched on 32 count white linen, and then I coffee dyed them after stitching. This one is called Vining Bird and Flower Alphabet Sampler by Shelly On Primitive Stitchin'. And then this one is Nellie, or Lead Me in Your Path. Lead Me in Your Path by Country Rustic Primitives. This little sampler is called Addie Sutton Sampler, and it is by Country Rustic Primitives. These little block things are wallpaper stamps. They're just the neatest thing. Another of my really favorite ones is Harvest I Grow by Lori Rippey. Homespun Prims by Lori. This is a shelf that my husband and I built, and this little pin keep is called Count the Hearts. Let me see. Count the Hearts Valentine Pillow by Shelley On Country Rustic. Or, no, Primitive Stitchin', I'm sorry. I love this little area. That slate back there was actually my great aunt's that she actually did use in school. And I love this hoop, an old hoop on a frame. I love how it's still wrapped. I love it. And the old bobbins in a basket. I leave this little pillow tuck out all year long. This one is And Be Kind to One Another from Needlework Press. I love it. It was such a fun stitch. And I love the colors. These you get to see in the background a lot of my videos. These are in the dining room. The one here on the bottom right, Harriet Elizabeth Coe. That is by Brenda Gervais. The top one is from Blackbird Designs Ooh La La book. The center one is Sarah Casey Unwin by Chessie and Me. This one on top, Mary Edmondson. I believe that is Pineberry Lane. And then Catherine Dickinson, Scattered Seed Samplers. Another one that I really love and means a lot to me because I honored my grandfathers on this sampler with their initials below the trees. This is Prize Your Liberty by Marilee Beams. And I need to restretch this one because it's under a heat vent, AC vent, and it's loosened up, so I need to take care of that. Another little sweet design from Kathleen Finn called Emily Wells. Stitched this a long time ago on 32 count white linen and a coffee stained afterwards. That was my jam back in the day. Still is, kinda. This is just a display board that my husband and I made several years ago, specifically for this little sampler, which is Sarah Bond by Kathleen Finn. Another one of hers. I wish we could get Kathleen to design us some more. I was fortunate enough to get several of her patterns many years ago when she had a Etsy shop. This one though, I framed very roughly. I know that's not a lot of people's preference, but I love it. I love how it turned out.